So I don't have to do the clap.
Yeah, no clapping. No clapping.
Alright, so what is this? Episode 1, the beginning of our channel.
Inaugural edition. So
yeah, cheers.
Oh man,
Yeah,
to me.
a little juice. Yeah, so our channel is Minority Gaming. We'll work it all out. I'm sure it'll be fine. What are we're gonna talk about? Like why we're doing this, like games we played, what we're doing during lockdown because it's lockdown right now. So,
And if you're lucky, we'll open up some packs of Magic cards. And I'm saying that very literally, not ironically. So.
Yeah. So, how and why we're doing this? I guess. Well, I'm bored. We have the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I'll be a little bit productive. Like I should produce something during all this free time. Oh, because I'm on sabbatical, so
Well, the school year's over. You're officially done sabbatical. So.
All right, so I had like a year of no work, so I don't know what I've done to be productive, but I just taking care of the kids. That's productive. I tried to learn Japanese. I was using Duolingo.
Yeah, I was using it too, thanks to you.
Okay.
So I've also put on French and Korean. So.
Oh wow! Knowing you and your memory, you probably like blow through all that stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of weird being filmed. So
It is.
you try to like look at the camera and things like
look
that.
at myself.
It's not very easy. But why are we doing this? Well, channel's called Minority Game. Gaming. I don't even know the name of my own channel. We just do this together today. But Minority
There's a
Gaming.
hashtag.
Is there? Oh yeah, right here.
Apparently.
Gaming is life. I don't know if that already exists. It probably
I'm
already
sure
exists. So we'll just throw it in there and give it a little pub. So yeah, we like games. We're like competitive. As I'm gonna quote you, like we get ours.
Yeah, we get ours. Yeah.
So,
He's more competitive than I am.
yeah, when we play games, we usually get a dub. Usually, so no matter what kind of game it is, but we're stuck nowadays just playing Magic. If you guys don't know what Magic is, it's like a card game that apparently has like 100 million people or more that have played it
Worldwide.
Yeah, so that's a minority game because it's not mainstream. Does that fit? I think it fits. So. There's a bunch of games. Last week we were playing Cornhole, which is now probably mainstream because it's on ESPN as like one of the only.
Or like ESPN the Ocho. I mean, right? Like they also have Robot Wars on the Ocho, right? Which is like real. The Ocho is real, isn't it?
Ocho. Is that like one of their like shows?
I think it was a gag from a movie or like the Ocho, right? And then, but I think it really exists because Francis she texted me and was like, hey, like there's robots on like ESPN the Ocho. I'm like, oh shit. Because I'm pretty sure it was a gag. Like, I think it was from some comedy movie.
Okay.
I think we could fact check later. Or you can fact check.
We'll fact check it later. But I was at my brother's house because we cut our cable. We're not trying to pay for cable. Not many people watch TV nowadays. Maybe when sports return after the coronavirus. But I saw it. I was like, dude, championship cornhole. And I was like, on ESPN 1, not even ESPN 2. Wow. It was like, so maybe ESPN Ocho is like their like 8th channel down.
I've seen footage of Magic tournaments on like ESPN 2 or 3 or whatever.
What?
Like back in the early No, I swear to God, there's like old footage. You could find, like, type in like ESPN Magic tournaments. I bet you could find old footage, and I think it's from the mid or early 2000s.
Mid or early 2000s.
Yes.
Well, Magic came out in 91?
I think.
So early 90s.
I started playing in 91, 92.
Okay. Oh.
And that was unrevised. So that was like 4th edition essentially, right? Revised.
That's only a few years after.
Yeah, so I think you're right. It's probably 90 or 91 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't start playing Magic till like way later. Probably like 8, 7, 8 years ago or something like that. So I don't have that background.
And your skills have surpassed mine.
Yeah, my money poured into the game that allows me to get better cars.
Definitely, I think it's fair to say, and I'll say it officially, Larry is a better gamer than I am.
When it comes to
and I accept that. Yeah.
Oh, it's all right. We both get ours, so it like balances
Hashtag get ours, yeah. Get mine, get
Should
ours.
put that up.
Yeah. Well, next episode, right?
All right. I'm just like thinking about all the people who are gonna watch this, and they're gonna like, have one view, no subscribers.
You said people as plural. I mean, all the person that will,
we just tell our family. We get at least 20 views just out of our family alone, so we're solid on that.
So yeah, we're doing Hi Mom. My mom will watch this.
Oh yeah, Hi Mom. My mom will watch multiple times, and then she'll probably put something in the comments.
Oh, like that's my baby. That's my mom.
Right.
She goes, that's
once
my baby.
Once it goes on YouTube, I'll figure out how to delete comments.
Oh god,
all that stuff. So like all that stuff is gone. So yeah, but I think we should be able to talk about any topics we want. So sports, politics,
Speaking about sports, tell me about these trophies here.
All right. So if you look at the difference between this one has like this solid fake marble base because he was the original winner of the tournament. This is plastic, but I appreciate it anyways because we won the second tournament, and mine's is like slightly taller.
Did we play you in the first tournament? Was it we beat them in the first tournament.
Yeah, we went undefeated, and then you guys smashed us in the last game, the championship game.
I think we were like 2-2 or something entering the final.
Yeah, you like barely got in. I was like, what the hell is this? And then we had to play back to back. I was like, why do we have to play back to back? We won all our games. I was like, that was a scheduling issue.
Yeah, technically, you got to go with the commissioner.
I know, Adam Silver, we need you. You don't put the number one seed.
Joe Dukes, and maybe we'll tell Joe to watch this. Joe, you gotta watch this.
Yeah, Joe, watch this. I'm calling you out. You got to do better. You got to do better.
Or Robert, maybe Robert schedule it. Maybe it's Joe.
Oh, yeah. So, all right, you guys can take dual responsibility. Like, one of you can be, who's the one before Adam Silver? It was Stern. So, like, one of you is Stern and one of you is Silver, because I think you guys were working at the same time back when, I think, Adam Silver was a lawyer or something like that. So, yeah. Hey, games. Basketball is a game. Minority gaming. I know for like the young crowd, gaming is all online and computer games and like Xbox, etc. But we're taking this and making the broad sense.
Is basketball what we consider that analog gaming? Is basketball analog gaming?
Yeah, I think so. That fits. So yeah, we'll talk about anything on this.
And drinking, that's analog gaming too, right?
Drinking juice. And then let's see. There is also what other things we like and talk about? Maybe food, traveling. I don't know. Whatever pops in my head.
Anything ing is life, right? Travel ing. Right, there you go. Ing is life.
So this is kind of like a kind of podcast-ish. So I don't know. We're not really showing you any like interesting things on video. You're just staring at us, hearing us talking. So I guess this would be considered a podcast. I don't really know the definitions of them, but video podcast. There's probably a word for it, but I don't know it. So
YouTubing? I don't know what the kids call it. I don't know.
All right. So
and we're also just to note we're in the midst of a quarantine, and we clearly broke the rules, so you can feel free to chastise us.
He does have a really cool mask that's like all black and like has a little nozzle.
Like the filters.
Yeah, all black. But it's pretty cool. So I was looking at it, I was like, oh, when did you get that? But when did you get that?
My brother gave it to me. Is it up here?
Let's
let the audience have a look at this.
Is this? Are you not supposed to get up out of your chair to like? You're like filming stuff? Because whenever I look at podcasts or people talking, they never leave their seats. They're like constantly in their seats. They never get up. None of that stuff. So.
I feel like Bane. I'm Bane. That's the worst Bane impersonation of all time. From Batman. Bane. Bane's all Batman. Bane. I drink more.
There's this. So I also watch anime and read manga. So like, there's this one manga I'm reading, like the Magic Returner. Like, well, I don't know. This dude comes back and one of the evil guys has a mask like this. So, but yeah, if you want to go like more like Batman-ish, it's like.
Yeah. There's a lot of folks with masks like that. No, but Bane is the one I think of first. I think Dark Souls had a guy when you get all evil looking, you have a mask. What else? Oh, you know what? Like Darth Vader, especially since I'm bald, right? When he's dying in he's like.
Yeah, but your mask, like from my point of view, like the way I'm looking at it is kind of long this way.
Okay.
So like if you turn sideways, it's kind of long this way. So right here, so it kind of looks like a birdish. That's why I was like thinking of like, I don't know. I feel like I've seen like characters with like a bird type mask or something like that. But yeah, I'm sure it's effective. So here, COVID-19, we are trying to be responsible. But you know, as soon as you come and meet your friends, the people are just like, all right, I'm going to take my mask off.
And we're actually 6 feet apart. This is just the camera. You know, it's a depth perception thing. We're literally 6 feet apart. It's just like the camera adds 10 pounds, it also closes space, you know, we're actually 6 feet apart from each other. So.
Well, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure we've restricted the amount of people we've seen. But, you know, you include your family, you're not, like, not going to hang out with your family and stuff. So, like, this guy's like my family. So, I think it's fine. It's fine. Well, okay. So there is, like, these things I marked down that we should say on...
I know, it's been like 10 minutes.
Boogie Board!
Get to the agenda.
I know. Otherwise, it's going to be like an hour long. Now I know how these podcasts go like an hour. You just start talking about random stuff. All right, game history. What kind of games do you remember, like, playing when you were, like, growing up and stuff like that?
Monopoly. A lot of Monopoly as a kid. Yeah, I think every house has their own crazy rules. And we say house rules, and I guess I've never really played Monopoly with other people outside of my house. You know, like it's just so I don't know how it's played normally.
Well, who wants to dedicate 3 hours to play Monopoly? Like, you gotta like seriously love Monopoly and be like, hey, I'm gonna come over and let's go play Monopoly.
Yeah,
I got 3 hours to kill. It's like. You gotta love the game.
Yeah.
I have one friend, this guy Tony. He like freaking loves Monopoly. Like, and then I remember it was one time it was me, Tony, and buddy Ben. I think you met them, but like we were playing Monopoly and it was like a speed version of Monopoly. And then Tony got so angry. He was angry at us by the end of it because we were just like rolling and not like asking to like, hey, let's make a trade. We were just like. Boom, boom, boom. And we were moving our pieces, and the next person was like already throwing the dice. I think we finished in like 45 minutes.
Wow.
It had to be like an all-time record for Monopoly.
Wow.
And yeah, Tony was heated. He was pretty pissed. So I was like, hey.
Yeah, so outside of Monopoly, chess checkers when you're a kid, right? And then Magic. That was the first, coming back to Magic. I started playing that by Revised, which is, I think, 4th edition, so that was like in I think 91 or 92ish.
Okay.
So yeah, and then when gaming got super trendy again, or I guess for me it was a Catan, right? Like everyone probably has some story of like, oh yeah, my friend turned me onto it. So yeah, my friends were God, who was it?
Like right near where it came out, because I played like 10 years after it came out or something.
God,
I don't know. Don't fact check me. Probably didn't even.
The first time I played Catan was about, maybe 12 years ago. Probably 12 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe.
Close to when it came out? Like when it was pretty new?
Because it might have been out for a while. I think that it got popular in America, I guess, right?
Dude, I've been, I guess, looking up random games and stuff like that. So, like, the documentary of the person who like made Settlers Catan popped up on my YouTube feed. I was
Klaus Tauber? Is that his name?
Is that the name of the creator?
So,
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
No, we can
That's
fact check that
your
later.
memory is solid. So.
Yeah,
Klaus sounds right because like I've been playing like the online sellers Catan Universe and like it said Klaus whatever and I was like okay
Hans Gruber, that's Die Hard. But I think it's Klaus Tauber.
Yeah. It sounds about right. His name pops up every single time I open the stupid app and it's like oh you can't see. Oh, you know what? We got technical difficulties, but that's okay for the first one.
It's probably still taping.
The
green light is still on.
Yeah, I'll change that next time.
Oh,
this is way longer than I thought. I thought we were going to just talk for like 10 minutes and then it'd be over, but I think we're way past that.
Yeah,
so.
well, you said YouTube, like 10 minutes is the magic number, right?
So that is your gaming history, like throwing...
Oh, no, and then Risk in between, played Risk.
Oh, dude.
That's the destroyer of friendships or potential.
Yeah.
How many times, like, that's probably the time of, like...
You hide in Australia and be like, don't attack me, I'm just in Australia.
Yeah.
And then you just come out firing. That was my dad's strategy. He was like hid in Australia and then just did nothing for the whole game. Until like we decimated ourselves.
So that's why you turtle and playing Magic.
Then snipe wins.
Yeah.
Hey!
God. I'm not bitter.
I know, you put in all your effort and you're just winning at the beginning, then everyone like goes and teams up against you.
Well, yes, it's not called winning, man. It's just called a horrible strategy and hashtag never learn, you know?
That's like common strategy in any group games. You like try to take out whoever's in the lead.
Right.
At least to balance it out to give everyone like a fair chance, you know. If someone's so far ahead, you're just like, let's get them, you know? Everyone loves the underdog too, so do you talk about your video game history?
Oh God, no! I grew up. No, that's the next episode, dude. That's way for. I'm sure for both of us, it's probably like we could probably spend a whole episode or 3 talking about video games. Right?
Yeah, I think I
mean, thinking about it because we're already sitting like, oh, it's been 10 minutes, well past, very easily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll cut this out and edit it and shrink it down. I'm sure. Maybe we just throw the inaugural episode. Just
one thing would be weird because it's just a static shot, and all of a sudden we're like, and then we're like here, it's like, and then like editing in this kind, like with one shot, that's gonna.
Oh yeah, there's no point, right?
Yeah.
There's no point. Okay.
Yeah.
Like maybe we throw things on the screen that'll pop up in the middle, like right here,
that's true.
Or pop up in the corners.
Actually, yeah, you're right. We could edit that, like when we refer to something. And you could be like, oh, blah, 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 and then we could cut to, like, an image of that.
Yeah, when you say we, you mean you. Because I wasn't doing that, dude. I don't know how to do it. Yeah.
It just depends, like, if we give ourselves pauses, if there's, like, nice natural breaks where we could cut, like, like, if we had a talking point that we wanted to edit out, as long as it doesn't bleed into the next conversation.
Yeah, okay.
Then you could, and that's a good trick. Just, like, cut something away.
Someone's dying in the alley around the corner from my house. It's either that or my kid is screaming and throwing attention. One of the two.
But I think we should just leave this. We should. I mean, maybe we should just leave it as is.
Yeah, I think so. At least for the first episode.
And if someone's going to spend 17 plus minutes watching us, more power to you. I would.
I think most of this is just a kick for us. And like, if you actually like games, we probably only talk about games for like 3 minutes, like 3 minutes. But
I think that's right.
Okay, so I brought up video games because like that's how I started, like playing games. Like I think my dad bought me a Nintendo early, like when I was like 5 or 6, and then we were just playing video games. We played a lot of card games growing up. And then like gin and random things like that. Mm-hmm. And then we transitioned to board games in our house, and we would have like game nights, but my dad would just beat us like mercilessly, like, and then he just didn't.
And then he'd play games. Okay.
He was like no mercy. He would just beat us. I was like, dude, I will beat you one day. And eventually, the strategies we employed, he didn't even know how to play half the games we were playing, and then it's like, of course we're gonna beat him. But he would just know all these games and they just beat us and just never let your kid win kind of thing. That's how he was. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, you shouldn't let your kid win. Like, I don't think.
No participation awards or anything.
No,
like that.
God, no. Yeah, don't let your kids win. There's something to be said about the lessons of losing.
Yeah. Like everyone. Well, if you win all the time, you won't appreciate your winning because you become normalized, and then you're just like, oh. And then when you win more, it's just like that's normal. And then when you lose, you're just like you fall off the rails and go psycho because I'm kind of a sore loser sometimes. So
you just gotta learn how to lose.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to lose. Winning's normalized for me. Winner. No. All right, so what other games that I play? Well, basketball is a game. I played basketball since like 3rd grade, and then played on teams. But I don't know. I got like cut in like high school when I tried out because I was like hella chubby and like short, and then I like grew like 5 inches. And at that point, like I had like no school basketball experience, so at that point I didn't make the team. But like I had a lot of experience like playing organized basketball, and I was like fairly decent. So I'm sure if I would have cared more to put more effort into playing for a team, I probably would have made it. But I was more like I just want to play with my friends kind of guy. So. But I ended up coaching. Well, I got this award, so like that's something.
And that, we got the first one, and I didn't grow up playing. I played basketball with my friends growing up, and I tried out for a basketball team when I Ben and Dan and Sam and them. When I was in middle school, I tried out for the start of the C team. I didn't know how to do a layup. It was very embarrassing. They were like doing a warm up layup drill, and like I would run up the passing ball, and then I would stop and like jump shoot it, and then like no, do a layup. I'm like okay, and I'd do the same thing. It was so that at that point I was very embarrassed. Like like no one said, don't you know how to do a layup? I just kept not doing a layup. I kept dribbling up, and like kind of jump shooting, balling in motion. It was like I couldn't figure it out. It was so. That was really.
Wait, were you really nervous? Because obviously you're looking at the people going before you, and they're doing it a certain way.
I just had no sense of like how to do a layup, man. It was like it was bad.
You're really good at it now. Like you can lay up. I think that's a certain thing. Like when you have like no idea, you can lay up fairly well with both your right and your left hand. Well. It's almost like you're ambidextrous. I'm like, dude, how do you do that? Because like most people are like really strong one way or another, or you have to train really hard to be like equal.
Well, I guess that's the thing. Like growing up playing ball, like I didn't play enough where I got dominant with any one hand. So I took it more serious as I played when I got older. Like when I got older and I played more. Yeah. Then
you're like a blank slate.
I was like a blank slate because I did not know how to lay up in 6th grade. It was so bad. So I wonder if Ben and Dan remember that because I remember feeling very embarrassed.
They probably do.
I'll ask them next time.
I think you would remember that one guy that was like jump stopping for a layup all the time during tryouts.
I haven't thought about that for decades.
Honestly, I feel really bad when you see those kids come try out for like a high school team. This is like JV, so it's like minor league basketball for high school. And it's like. They don't even know how to dribble a ball correctly and bounce it off their feet and like you said, they could. You're 6th grade. These are like 9th, 10th graders. Layups like dominant hand layups, and it's like you're just like hitting off the backboard and not even touching the rim and just like bouncing off, and then they're like freaking crushed when they don't make it. And I'm like, I feel their pain because I'm like, dude, that sucks. Like I got cut and it sucked. But I actually knew how to play basketball fairly well. I was just like short and out of shape, and it's like these kids are like.
I was like, for me, like it would have been embarrassing if I would have been on that team. Like, I mean, there's no way I was getting on that team. But let's just say the coach was cruel, or it's like, oh, let's coach him up. I wouldn't. After that, I wouldn't have wanted to play on the team. You know what I mean? Like, I would have been very so self-conscious, so embarrassed about like I wouldn't have thought like, oh, this is a good opportunity for me to learn how to lay up. I'd probably be like scared. It's like. Oh man, I can't do a fucking layup. Like I don't even know what it is.
We got bleep those out.
Oh god, yeah.
PG because if this goes on YouTube, our jobs might depend on it.
All right.
We'll figure out how to do that. We're just like you're like, hey, why are they talking about one thing and there's just absolutely gone after that. Like, then you're starting to talk about something completely random. It's like,
or with audio, you can just put a beep over it. You know?
Alright, well,
Or like a quack.
There'll be some beeps. We kind of keep our day jobs. Yeah, we're not trying to lose our day jobs over some.
Over the S word, too. The S word.
The S word, all of it.
Poop.
You swore twice. I'm pretty sure you swore twice. We'll go back. We'll watch the film, but I think it's twice. Wait, and then after basketball, I was like, a lot of video gaming like took me through high school because I was just playing like Final Fantasy VII, like RPGs, and then playing like Halo. You play Halo?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
dude. Halo.
We used to network Xbox.
2 DVs, and then you was just like, oh, I thought that was the best. Because you used to hate when people screen watch. So, like, you're just like, what the hell are you doing, man? I see you staring at my screen.
Yeah, we would have 4 on 4
How could you know I'm right
teams,
there?
like, same team on the same screen. So.
Exactly.
And then the other TV would be in the other room, and then we'd network them with a long landline.
Yeah, the 4 on 4s were epic. Yeah, those are pretty good times. Like, I think kids now can appreciate that because, like, they just play online. And then they could easily get like 4 to 8 friends online and be like, hey, go on this time.
Right.
Well, communication's a lot different now because before you would have to like meet up or you got to call each other's phones, like actual home phones, not even like, oh, your cell phone. It was like home phones that like connect to people. Like, if you were lucky to have a cell phone, like
right. But if you had siblings, like, are they on the phone? Like,
yeah, and then you gotta wait. Beep, beep,
call
beep,
waiting.
Beep.
Right?
It's like, yeah.
Busy signals, yeah. Like, when's the last time you heard a busy signal?
Exactly. Now it's straight to voicemail, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're doing this for a pandemic, right? Like, right now, we're making this, try to learn Japanese, I said, taking kids out to the park, just, like, going grocery shopping. Oh, I've been doing a lot of cooking. Like, I pointed this way because that's where the grocery shop is. We have like a lot of like Latino run like produce stores, and it's way cheaper than Safeway. I'm just like trying to save a buck. Like everything helps, but yeah, a lot of park. I'm trying to think of productive things I've done to like actual build skill. Oh, trying to exercise, eat right. What about you, man?
Just working on music and eating well, cooking a lot. That's for sure. Definitely like cooking. Barrel aging my cocktails. So I tried my first sample because it's been aging for. My Manhattan's been aging for 6 days, so I gave it a try today. Took some notes. It was definitely more mellow. It was fun. It was fun doing that, and I have another barrel gin-based drink probably the next week or 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. That's our Corona time. We're just trying to stay busy. I don't know. Do you want to keep talking about stuff, or do you want to end this episode? Like, I think this is a fairly good episode. Like freaking 2 hours. Are we each like 2 hours? Like
28. It's gonna watch. Our friends will not watch this for all.
Yeah, they'll probably like fast forward through like. On the iPad, they'll be tapping on the right side, like scroll bar.
I think you're right. From 8 to 10 minutes is probably good dosages of that.
Yeah. Next episode, alright, so it looks like this, like podcast style. But next episode, we're going to try to do like pack openings. Comment below, give the thumbs up and subscribe. But that's what I see at every YouTube video. Like, they always say it at the end. We're practically at the end. But we might do what was it? Well, leave comments if you want both of us. Because I could actually do this one myself. Like, all it is just opening packs. But it might be nice to see someone who doesn't follow, like, the new Magic cards. It's like, no reaction. Like, no reaction to the cards. I'm like,
what's that? Was that good? I don't know.
I'm going to be incredible. I honestly don't follow the new ones. At one point, I was like, oh, yeah, what's the new cards that are going to come out? Now I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, it's foil. It's a rare card or something like that. And it was like, all right. But I don't even know them. So probably before we make the video, I'll like go look at the newer cards. Which ones are worth hell money? I'll be super psyched about that, and then I'll do backflips every time I pull like a money card.
Hey! I'll be like, is that one good? Or what's that do?
Yeah, exactly.
That's overpowered. I hate planeswalkers.
I know all our biases in this. It's like, yeah, I guess that's it. Maybe this channel was gonna be super random. We're gonna have maybe we'll throw in some travel videos when traveling goes it gets opened up, or we could do like a food blog or something like that. Like, hey, let's get. But you can't even. Oh, like.
Oh, but wait. But this.
Who cares, man?
The one gaming channel that might be about games every so often.
Yeah, this is gonna be about games mainly, but I'm playing games with the name because we're gonna do other stuff like
Game of Life.
Yeah, we're gonna do like food and traveling and all this politics, whatever. We'll talk sports. We'll have special guests. Yeah,
life is a game of chess.
I said guest.
I know. I'm just saying life. This is the gaming theme. You're talking about life.
Oh yeah. Life is a game of chess. Not for me. I'm playing checkers all day. Buddy. I'm a checkers player when it comes to life. I just go with the flow, and I can only do so many moves, and I'm fine with that.
Huh. Here's an obscure reference. Do you remember that? Who is it? Is it Party Rock? Do you remember those guys?
Party Rockers in the house tonight.
Yeah. What was the name of that group?
We do karaoke too, but that's shut down because they don't even know.
So that group,
don't know.
That group, LMFAO.
Yeah.
One of the guys was in a rap group back in the day called Red Foo and Dre Kroon. Is it Red Foo and Dre Kroon? Yeah, and so they had that song "Life Is the Game of Chess." So I said that made me think of is it Red Foo and Dre Kroon? Okay. And then one of those guys went on to be the LMFAO guy. It was just funny because they used to make like underground backpacker hip hop in the like late '90s, early 2000s. And then they went on, to be very successful, wildly successful, like a decade later, right? Like in the 2000s with that song.
Okay.
But yeah, one of those guys has origins in like underground hip hop.
Cool. Yeah. We're gonna do music too, so as one of the other things, which I feel is fair because I was listening to Sports Talk Radio. They talk about games, and then they had Too Short on. Oh, we're in San Francisco. In case you're like from a different part of the world and you're subscribing to us. Hit that like button.
In our local, I know what you're saying. Our local FM sports station, they definitely have some. I think they're definitely our age because they definitely drop some like.
I think Too Short's worldwide.
No, but they definitely drop some like Bay Area and then like some very local stuff and then just like some of that backpacker era. So I think they're in their like late 30s, 40s.
Yeah, and
like some of the producers and such.
Yeah, they're probably like closer to our age, so like they know about a lot of things that
like Black Delicious in the background or like. DJ
it's like a lot of stuff like 80s, 90s, 2000s.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I respect our FM radio sports station.
Yeah, so they got Too Short just because of like the whole protest thing, and he's like super Oakland, and like I guess they were like, all right, this is what they said on the radio show. It's like, oh, we're like 3 white males doing this sports radio show, so we can't really like speak to all the injustices like happening with all the murders. So like they're like. This guy, Too Short, he represents a large population.
He can speak on this.
Well, he doesn't represent a large population of African Americans, but he's like, Oakland based, and he reps it hard, and he influences a lot of people. Like we will be on this YouTube channel. Like we're gonna be influencers.
No influencers.
Hey, why not? How do we influence anything? Actually, we're just talking about like games.
I think those people are the worst. Sorry.
They like monetize themselves and sell their souls.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. Here's my rant. One thing I like about this pandemic is that I'm pretty sure that the influencers are losing their power because they can't go out and about influencing
doing
things.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah, and companies can't pay them just to wear their product at some opening event, right? Like since a lot of society shut down. Actually, because I read an article about that, like the influencers, some of them were like
they're all young mainly though. They're like in
I guess so.
20s.
But it just seems so useless to me. So I hope that goes away when all this is said and done. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of people's livelihood or well-being, and I just it's I don't know. I don't. You know what? I'm just old and I don't get it. That's what
honestly,
it comes down to,
this
but
channel is gonna be like JRE. We're gonna be like Joe Rogan experience, and we're gonna like.
honestly, I don't even know.
Well, he didn't even monetize his. He didn't monetize
He just-
his stuff until he like got signed by Spotify.
Yeah, he
You know,
just.
like
I heard
10
about
million
that.
people
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that, or $100 million.
He just sold it, right? Like some people,
So-
like I think some of his fans are upset. Some are like, "Congrats."
Who cares? He did like over
Yeah,
a
good for
thousand
him.
like freaking ones of these, and we're just doing one. So
He gets
come
it.
see us after 1,000 of these, and then
Yeah.
we'll go get monetized. We'll be dead. We'll be like 55, 60 or something like
Yeah,
that.
we're not quitting our day jobs.
Nah, so we gotta do something. All right, I guess that's it. Signing out.
Oh, this is it. This is
You
all-
have to
all
say it
30
too.
minutes?
Why am I the one saying hit the like button and subscribe every time? Like,
Oh, this is your channel, dude. I'm just a special
it's
guest
our
today.
channel.
Oh, it's me and you.
I think so. It's more fun that way. Like if I had to do this by myself, it would be dead. It would literally be.
Well, I thought you were
5 minutes
literally
and
just
I'll-
speculating, like, oh, I can do this by myself. What do you?
No, I was saying
comments.
the
Should I do
card
this by
opener.
myself or should
I
do it
can
this
like go like this and flip over the cards myself, like that, and then we just have like one camera on the cards, and it's like not a big deal. But like, because if we do it differently, not like this podcast style, and then there'll be like a screen and screen. I don't know how to do that. Like maybe we figure out how to do
Yeah,
that.
we'll,
But like,
we'll do our
that-
homework.
but I guess we could have commentary, and then as the cards flip up, and like we can look at the art and stuff like that,
Right.
and be like make comments. So
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
I guess why are we doing this? We're doing this for ourselves to share our lives with our friends.
Dude, that was at the beginning.
Well, yeah, we're just looking at it now. So.
It's like all the way at the top.
Well,
That's
no,
the
I mean,
first
because now I'm involved in this in a more permanent way. I thought that was just tonight. So.
And it's more interesting to do it off the cuff like this, like just wing it,
Yeah.
like whatever pops into our head, like
Yeah.
free flow.
I like winging it. So
Yeah,
it's
okay, so it's perfect.
All
All
right.
right, signing off.
Yeah,
Guys.
subscribe then and such. But really, it's
Like
hi,
and
hi, mom. Hi, Mom. Did you make it? Are
Mom.
you still here?
You're allowed one comment. If you go more than that, I'm gonna start deleting your.
But
extra
if you say
comments.
something like, "Oh, that's my baby," please don't do that. Or I guess do it just to prove a point.
But we're always gonna be babies to our parents. So
Yeah.
it's like, it is what it is. All right, see you guys.